Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Disney movies that always get us weeping. Look out for some sad spoilers ahead.
You know we've got to do it.
I know, Mama. He was my dog. I'll do it.
Number 10, Big Hero 6.
Tadashi's gone. Tadashi is here. No, he's not here. Tadashi is here.
Back in 2014, Disney gave us Big Hero 6, basing the story on Marvel Comics. Since then, our lives just haven't been quite the same.
What are you doing?
Shake things up! Use that big brain of yours to think your way out.
What?
Look for a new angle.
Indeed, the movie is heartbreakingly beautiful from start to finish. Towards the beginning of the story, our main character Hiro's older brother Tadashi unexpectedly passes away in an explosion. The rest of the plot largely centers around Hiro's relationship with Tadashi's robot creation Baymax, and his attempts to come to grips with his brother's death. The gripping tale has beautiful truths to relay about grief, and gets them across with empathy and heart.
I'm satisfied with my care.
Number 9, Brother Bear. Brother Bear received mixed reviews upon release, but we can all agree on what a banger the Phil Collins soundtrack is, and how heartwarming the climactic reveal is.
Brother Bear, I let you down.
I don't like this story.
You trusted me, believed in me, and I let you down.
Your mother's not coming.
The movie is about Kenai, who magically turns into a bear after he tracks down and kills the animal he believes is responsible for his brother's death. He eventually befriends a young cub named Coda, but then Kenai learns a horrifying truth. The bear whose life he took earlier was his new pal's mother, and he has to tell Coda this.
Everywhere I turn, I hurt someone. But there's nothing I can say to change the things I've done.
It's gut-wrenching, tying into a wider narrative about actions, consequences, growth, and self-improvement. Brother Bear teaches many worthwhile lessons through these themes, and leaves you sobbing as it does so.
The story of a boy who became a man by becoming a bear.
Number 8, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. With source material like this, how could this one not make us cry? Victor Hugo, who wrote the Hunchback of Notre Dame novel, was not necessarily known for his warm and fuzzy works.
Clopin will tell you, it is a tale of a man and a monster.
While the 1996 version of the story has definitely been Disney-fied, it still features a lot of those dark, melancholy themes. The way Judge Claude Frollo treats Quasimodo is deplorable, and much of the movie has to do with his bigoted hatred of the Romani people. And that's saying nothing of his disturbing lust for Esmeralda.
Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone.
Plus, while we adore the coupling of Esmeralda and Phoebus, Quasimodo's love goes unrequited. Things end up the way they should, but not without some tears along the way. Number 7, Lilo and Stitch. You might remember Lilo and Stitch for the adorable chaotic duo at its center, but this 2002 Disney classic is about a lot more than one girl's friendship with her blue alien friend.
This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good.
So much of its heart revolves around Lilo's relationship with her sister Nani. Following the death of their parents, Nani has to raise Lilo, and it's no easy task.
I like you better as a sister than a mom.
Yeah?
And you like me better as a sister than a rabbit, right?
The themes of Lilo and Stitch are things like found family, grief, and loss. The main quote from the film is,
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten. Yeah.
If someone doesn't tear up when they hear that, do they even have a heart? Number 6, Dumbo.
Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eyes.
There's just something about mothers and their children. It's always going to get us. From the jump, Dumbo's life is a hard one. He's raised in the circus and is teased by everyone, animal and human alike, for the large size of his ears. But he has someone on his side no matter what, his mom.
Why, what a temper.
What did I do? Well, tell me, did I say anything?
Perfectly harmless remark.
I just said that they're funny and they are funny.
They certainly are.
While she gets in trouble for trying to protect him and is locked inside a cage, he loses the figure who has always believed in him. The beautiful lullaby Baby Mine cements the importance of their relationship, and the image of their trunks intertwining also makes us cry. It's a key aspect of the larger story, imbuing Dumbo's journey with a captivating layer of depth.
You are so precious to me. Cute as can be, baby of mine, baby mine.
Number 5, Bridge to Terabithia. Our imaginations always have the ability to distract us from the hardships of reality, but inevitably, real life eventually comes crashing back down. Or at least it does in 2007's Bridge to Terabithia.
They thought you were dead.
Brenda, hush.
Dead? What's going on?
The movie centers on the relationship between Jess and Leslie, who have difficult lives. To get away, the two friends create an imaginary land called Terabithia, located in a desolate treehouse in the woods.
What if there was a magical kingdom that only we knew about?
I don't know. What if?
Okay, well, what if the only way we could enter it is by swinging on this enchanted rope?
One day, when Leslie decides to cross-visit Terabithia alone, things go horribly wrong, and she doesn't survive. It's a terrible tragedy that turns the story on its head, casting a harrowing shadow, and we still haven't recovered.
She brought you something special when she came here, didn't she? That's what you hold on to.
Number 4, The Fox and the Hound.
Copper, you're my very best friend. And you're mine too, Todd. And we'll always be friends forever, won't we? Yeah, forever.
The Fox and the Hound starts out as a sweet story about two animals who become best friends despite their differences. But as the film wears on and those creatures grow up, the world comes between them.
We're still friends, aren't we?
Todd, those days are over. I'm a hunting dog now.
The saddest thing about it is there's no real big reconciliation. Copper and Todd stop being friends as they age, the prejudices of those around them getting to their heads.
Todd, if it's the last thing I do, I'll get you for this.
Sure, Copper does end up saving Todd from his hunter owner after Todd rescues the duo, but while they don't end up foes, the former pals are never able to regain the pure, innocent bond they had before. It's a bittersweet conclusion that has us weeping every time. Number 3, Old Yeller. If dogs are involved, you can bet there will be crying. Old Yeller is one of the older movies on the list, but all these years later, it still breaks our hearts.
No, Mama.
There's no hope for him now, Travis. He's suffering.
It's about the relationship between a boy named Travis and his dog dubbed Yeller for his yellow coat and heck of a bark. The story is fairly sweet as it relays their adventures, but then comes to an end. Yeller comes to the rescue amid a wolf attack, but in the process gets bitten.
Shoot up some, but he ain't bad hurt. No wolf in his right mind would have jumped us at the fire. Not even a loafer wolf. That wolf was mad.
He contracts rabies, and with nothing else to do, Travis has to say goodbye to his beloved companion. Honestly, we know there's a message about loss and love, but it really does seem designed to make you sob.
Now and then, for no good reason a man can figure out, life will just haul off and knock him flat. Slam him again the ground so hard it seems like all his insides is busted.
Number 2, Bambi. Many films' big emotional moments come at the end, but Bambi gets you bawling pretty darn early.
We made it! We made it, Mother! Mother!
At the beginning, we watch Bambi's relationship with his mother grow from when he's born until he's just a tiny fawn. Things are great until a man gets involved.
Bambi, quick! The thicket!
During the winter, a hunter invades and kills Bambi's mother. The protagonist's father subsequently steps in, but of course, there's no replacing what's been lost. The death anchors the story in many ways, and the devastation we feel from it lingers throughout the runtime as Bambi gets older and faces more struggle. It's a deeply poignant move, offering tough lessons about human interference in nature and the perils of growing up.
Your mother can't be with you anymore.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Encanto, a family drama that always makes us cry.
I will never be good enough for you. Will I? No matter how hard I try.
Frozen, there's nothing quite like sisterly love or sisterly strife.
We only have each other. It's just you and me. What are we gonna do? Do you wanna build a snowman?
Moana, your worst deeds do not define you.
This is not who you are. You know who you are.
The Princess and the Frog. Ray was beloved and will be missed.
I like that very much. Evangeline liked that too.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, The Lion King. Ah, the original tearjerker. The Lion King might be one of the best Disney movies around, and it's definitely one of the saddest.
Dad? We're pals, right?
Right.
And we'll always be together, right?
Young Simba is being raised by his dad Mufasa to be king of the Pride Lands one day. His evil Uncle Scar is also vying for the throne, however, and he works to end Mufasa's life, blaming Simba for the whole thing.
No one ever means for these things to happen. But the king is dead. And if it weren't for you, he'd still be alive.
Watching the young lion cry over his father's passing and run away heartbroken is gutting and sets the tone for the pain, hardship, and eventual growth that follows. Mufasa's presence, even in death, as well as Simba's grief, are integral to the larger plot, which means we have to weep uncontrollably before we can smile.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
Did we miss any of your favorite Disney tearjerkers? Let us know in the comments below.
You're a great kid, and we would never do anything to hurt you, but I'm sorry.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.